So in this video, I want to talk about this one simple rule. And once you implement this simple rule into your gameplay, I promise you, you're going to be doing much better in the Crucible. And if you're one of those people who's interested in working on their KD and making it higher and just increasing the KD in general, trust me, with this simple tip, you can easily double your KD because you're going to be dying less. You're going to be getting flanked less. Honestly, this is one of the biggest mistakes that I see in the Crucible. If it's sixes, trials, competitive, I like to call this rule the 3-second rule. So what is the 3-second rule? Guys, it's very simple. It contains of two parts. The radar is number one, and then second is ADS. So what a lot of people do is when they get into a fight, right, they get so tense and they're so worried about what's happening in front of them. And don't get me wrong, you should be, but in the back of your head, you should always think about your radar. Now, where the 3-second rule comes in, so you're playing, but in the back of your head, you're like 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's time to look at the radar. Boom, look away. 1, 2, 3, look at the radar. And this is how you get used to keeping your eyes on the radar 24/7. And then with time, you lower that timer, right? That's the thing about this game. You play some of the other games, right? PvP games, and you don't have the radar up 24/7. So there's no real reason for you to be looking at the radar all the time. But especially in a game like D2, guys, you should take that advantage at all times. You should be looking at your radar literally all the time. There are some maps, like for example, when I'm playing Javelin, right? And I'm in trials and I'm in a 1v1, I literally just look at the radar and play like this. I know this map so well, I can watch the radar instead of just watching in front of me all the time. As I said, if you're in a 1v1, if you're in the middle of the gunfight, obviously there's no reason to look to the top left of your screen. But if you're not, you should be looking at that radar a lot every game. And that's once again when the 3-second rule comes in. If you're struggling with that, remind yourself to look at the radar every 3 seconds. If it's lower than that, that's even better, honestly. And the second thing that this 3-second rule would help you with a lot is ADSing. I can't tell you how many times I flanked around and I see somebody just stand like this while I'm just flanking him from right over here. He's standing like this probably for the last 15 seconds, right? If it's a Jade Rabbit, if it's a sniper, or even if it's a sidearm, it doesn't matter. If you're ADSing more than 2-3 seconds at a time, you're gonna die. You're gonna get flanked and you're gonna die. And the reason for that is that Destiny doesn't really have super big maps. And even those that are considered big maps really aren't as big compared to other PvP games out there, which means that people are going to be flanking you really fast. So you never have a lot of time to be safe while you're ADSing. So once again, 1, 2, 3, drop it down, look at the radar. 1, 2, 3, drop it down, look at the radar. This is what you should be doing. So use this 3-second rule pretty much at all times, guys. Look at the radar and never ADS more than 2-3 seconds at a time. It's simply not needed. And you'll be able to be aware of the flanks that are incoming. You're going to be doing better callouts. You're going to be dying less. And you're easily going to be increasing your KD pretty much every match.
Let's go! Let's go, baby! Let's go!
I mean, we literally have the best community of all time. Oh, he got no scoped.